Dear students, welcome to this video and we will continue with the discussion in units and measurements, and today we are going to talk about prefixes. Prefixes are very important. What is the meaning of prefix? Anything which we put before any particular term, right? So for example, kilogram. So we have included kilo in before writing gram, right? So gram was the unit and we have included kilogram, right? Similarly, milligram, microgram, centigram, okay, and so on. So those prefixes are common to all units, but we have to learn their conversion factors. I mean, the factors by which they make the change in the unit. Okay, so let us learn one by one. So milli, centi, deci, meter, deca, hecto, kilometer. So I have framed a simple way to remember it. Milli, centi, deci, meter, deca, hecto, kilometer. It sounds good. Okay. So what happens? This meter is basically 10 raised to 0, which is as good as 1. Okay. This guy is 10 raised to minus 1. This guy is 10 raised to minus 2. This guy is 10 raised to minus 3. Similarly, this is 10 raised to plus 1. This is 10 raised to plus 2. This is 10 raised to plus 3. That's it. Very simple to remember. Okay. Milli, centi, deci, meter, deca, hecto, kilometer. That's it. Simple, very straightforward. There are more units when you go, like more prefixes when you go down. It's micro, 10 raised to minus 6. Okay. Then nano, 10 raised to minus 10, minus 9, I'm sorry, and so on. Similarly, you can go ahead of this as well. After kilo, you will find mega, 10 raised to 6, giga, 10 raised to 9, tera, you must have used it in like TB, you see, 1 TB memory, okay, 1 GB, 1 TB, like that. Okay, it's a huge number, you can see 10 raised to 12. Oh god. Okay, so let's move on. So how it helps in conversion, let us understand that. So you should first remember all these things. It's very simple. At least from here to here you have to keep in mind. Okay, very important. These 6 you have to remember. 7th one is quite, I mean, that's the basis actually, so it will automatically be in your mind. And this applies to anything, right? You can apply it to milligrams also, millimeter also, same thing, same conversion factor. So if I'm writing like 1 millimeter, then it's basically 10 raised to minus 3 meters. That's it. So we'll use the prefix with the meter. Similarly, you can write it as centimeter is basically 10 raised to minus 2 meters. That's it. If I get into milligrams, it would be 10 raised to minus 3 grams, not kilograms. Okay, we are not dealing with SI unit. We have to just the basic unit, 10 raised to power 0. That's it. Similarly, centigram, 10 raised to minus 2 meters. Simple, that's it. 1 kilometer is 10 raised to 3 meters. 1 kilogram, 10 raised to plus 3 grams. That's it. Very simple, straightforward, nothing great in this. Okay. Similarly, you can do it for all other units, 1 decimeter, 1 decameter, 1 centigram, 1 decagram, and all those things. So what is important here, that you have to keep the symbols also in mind. Okay. So I'll tell you the symbols. This is milli. Okay, this is milli, so we use small m. This is centi, so we use small c. Okay, then deci comes, we use small d. For meter or any other unit, you use it as usual, whatever you use it. Okay, that's why you can see there are two small m's. Okay, then you have decameter, so we use it da, da. Hectometer, we use it h. Okay, and then you have kilo, which is small k, mind it, capital K doesn't make a sense here, small k. So these symbols are very much important. Like if you write it capital M, so there is a big difference between and Okay, this is gonna be 1 and 1 small is gonna make a big difference over here. So this is 10 raised to minus 3 meters and this is 10 raised to 6 meters. Oh god. So see the difference. So the value of small and capital and small letter is very much over here. Okay. So this is how we do the conversion. So you should remember it like this. Now you can like switch on to anything. Like suppose if somebody wants how much is 1 hectometer, so you can just pick up 10 raised to 2 and write it like that. So you should know the conversion factor. With time you will get to know that. Somebody can ask, convert 1 kilometer in terms of hectometers. So you might not be having that click on the spot, but what you can do, you can write 1 kilometer in meters, 10 raised to 3 meters, right? And you can also write this guy in meters, and then you can do the conversion. Okay, so they are asking how many kilometers are there, sorry, how many hectometers are there in 1 kilometer. So obviously hectometer is a smaller unit, it makes out to be 100 meters, and this makes out to 1,000 meters. So as you can see, 10 hectometers will make you 1 kilometer. Multiplying this by 10 will lead you to this, right? So that's what. So 10 hectometer makes up 1 kilometer, like that. We can come down also, like somebody can ask you how much is 1 hectometer in kilometers. Again, reverse calculation from here. Okay, so or you can just find out this and then come back to this and you can write it as 0.1, because we know 1 hectometer is 100 meters and 1 kilometer is 1000. If you want to equate both the units, you will need a factor, and that factor is going to be 0.1 here, right? Okay, so this is how we do it. You can talk about any other unit also. 1 decimeter into, let's say, centimeters. 1 decimeter into centimeters. So you can first do the decimeter. You can write the decimeter first. It's going to be 0.1 meter. You can choose any other convenient unit. I'm converting everything into meters. You can choose any other convenient unit, but you should bring it in a common unit. Common thing. Okay, by removing the prefix. So 1 centimeter is going to be 0.01 meter. Now relate them. How many centimeters would be contained in 1 decimeter? That's it. So you can see it is 10, because if I multiply this by 10, you will get this much. That's it. So 10 centimeter is going to give me 1 decimeter, isn't it? Okay, thank you.